With the midterms less than a month away, Arizona is testing its voting machines this week. The tests are carried out pre and post the polls to negate all concerns of vote count. Our U.S. correspondent Susan Tehrani gets you this report with all the details.
The process of checking the machines is called logic and accuracy test and was made open to the public right before early voting started in the state on Wednesday.
Secretary of State's office is here. They do their own test to make sure that all of the federal and statewide contests are programmed correctly. So they'll go through and have their predetermined results that will run through the tabulators on the ballots. We have political party observers here that are present, as well as jurisdictions that are on the ballot, as well as the county school superintendent's office.
For the last 2 years, Arizona has been a hive of election controversy and at times denialism. Back in 2020, state Senate Republicans spearheaded a review of the presidential election vote in Maricopa, Arizona's largest county, keeping it in the spotlight for months. Ultimately, they agreed Joe Biden had won. Former President Donald Trump was in the state recently to stump for a slate of Republican candidates, including gubernatorial hopeful Kari Lake and Mark Finchem, who's running for Secretary of State. Both have openly questioned the outcome of the 2020 presidential elections. Trump-endorsed Senate Republican candidate Blake Masters has also dabbled with the idea. The way testing works is that volunteers fill out ballots, English and Spanish. The idea is make sure every single voter is able to use these machines with no issues. During the test, they had an issue with one of the ballots in Spanish using auditory assistance. So the election department went through reprogramming the machines before the volunteers came back and started the process over again until the machines were ready to go.
The accessible voting device in the Spanish ballot had a appellate court judge's name who was being read twice when you hear it on the audio. So when someone would click on the accessible voting device, they would hear that twice. It wouldn't mark it twice, but they would be able to hear it twice. So we're going to go back. We're going to make sure that you can only hear it once in Spanish. The English was accurate, and then everyone will come back and we'll finish the test tonight.
A recent poll by the Future of Arizona found that most voters in Arizona going to the polls have confidence in the election system, countering the narrative that concern about election integrity is widespread. According to this poll, 74% think that elections are fair. 80% believe that elections are secure. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.